Hello guys, this is Becca and we are here for Rocking with Becca. Here is Macy. Come here, Macy. Come up here. Come up here. Come on. She was waiting for me to throw her toy. If you're new to my channel, every Saturday I try to do a video called Rocking with Becca. And that's where I just sit in my rocking chair here in the nursery and I rock a baby. And we chat a little bit. I share the baby of the day. I share any themes that I'm participating in. I do a shout out. And I talk about something. It's different each Rocking with Becca. I yawn a lot. In case you're new to my channel, I yawn a lot. I had an excellent night's sleep last night. Woke up feeling fine this morning. But I yawn. I yawn a lot when I'm talking. But anyway, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, nursery tour, you need to go check it out. I'm just sitting here admiring my nursery. It turned out so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I could just sit in here all day long. It's just beautiful. And I love my babies. So be sure to go check out that video if you hadn't yet. Please excuse the yawning. I'm not going to say excuse me every time I yawn, because every few words I'll be saying excuse me. So just overlook my yawning. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't help it. It's just something. I don't know what causes it, why I yawn like I do. I don't know. We've done all kind of things to find out. Well, I say not necessarily. That wasn't the doctor's intentions, but I did ask my sleep apnea doctor about it, and he said that one of my medications could cause that. Never heard of a medication causing yawning, but that's what he said. And I don't know. I've checked my oxygen whenever I yawn. I've checked it, not necessarily at the particular time I'm yawning, because usually when I'm yawning, I'm not where my little sensor is. So I haven't actually checked it during the time I'm talking and yawning. Macy, I'm doing a video. Go get up there and lay down. Mama's doing a video now. Get up there and lay down. So anyway, we're going to get right into Rocking with Becca. I'm trying. I said that that I was going to try to keep my videos, under 45 minutes. I said that last week. It was over an hour. I don't plan on it being over an hour today, but it seems like every time I say that, it ends up being that way. So let's start out with the baby of the day. This is my Macy. This is my sweet baby of the day. She's my Everly. Her's just adorable. Her is my little Everly, and we're going to feed her. We're going to feed her this morning while we're rocking here, and give her a little bottle. Yeah, feed her her morning bottle so I can lay her down in a little bit for her morning nap. Yeah. She's got to have her morning feeding. Macy, no. But, guys, if you're new to my channel, my dog is very aggressive. Not in a bad, not like biting or anything like that, but she is very aggressive for her attention. She demands attention, and there's no stopping her. She just totally is aggressive with it. You're gonna pay her attention, and it gets aggravating sometimes. If you feel sorry for her sometimes because I'm ignoring her, you're not here with me all day long. You don't know how much attention I give this dog. That's what's wrong with her. Because it's just me here most of the time, and I give in to her demands when I'm not on camera. And then when I'm on camera, she don't understand why I'm not giving in to her. But, you know, I can only do so much. And I want my camera time. So anyway, you'll see her nudging me and barking and wanting her toy. She's put it up here in the chair by me. And I'm just going to ignore her for right now. And then when I get through feeding Everly, I'm probably going to take Macy's toy and put it up here on the shelf, where she will leave me alone, hopefully, while I'm finishing my video. But the baby of the day is Everly, and she's just adorable. And she is in her sleeper. So we are participating in PJ Saturday. And if I'm not mistaken, I will check and have it right in the title or in the description. I will have this in the description of this video. I will have PJ Saturday, and I will have the hostess of that theme, and I'm thinking it is Lori at Reborn Huggles. I may be off on that. Like I said, I will have it correct in the description of this video. And so we are participating in PJ Saturday, one of the themes that we're participating in today. I have a shout out for today. I forgot to go check and see how many subscribers, or if she had gotten any more subscribers since last night. I did write it down for last night when I checked her out. But I give a shout out to a small channel every Saturday. I'm going through my list of subscribers of people that I am subscribed to. I'm going through it in alphabetical order, and I am shouting out all the channels that are under 1,000 subscribers. I shout out one each Saturday, and we are on the E's. And the video that the channel that I'm going to shout out today, her name is Elaine Reborn's Babies. Elaine Reborn's Babies, and I will have the link to her channel in the title. Since she is the shout out of the day, her link goes in the title. And she joined YouTube back in July of 2014, but she only has 581 subscribers. I did watch one of her videos, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be totally honest. I can't remember what it was about. My mind, I watched it last night. If I'm not mistaken, I watched it. It might have been that I intended to watch it and didn't. Got sidetracked with something else. I don't know. But I can't remember. But anyway, go check out Elaine Reborn's Babies, and see if she would be a channel you would enjoy watching. If you're not already subscribed to her, then subscribe and give her some YouTube love. Help her to get a few more subscribers. So, Elaine Reborn's Babies, and like I said, her link will be in the title. Go check her out. Alright, guys. That's our baby of the day and our shout out. And we've already talked about one theme that we're participating in. Reborn. PJ's Saturday. So, I guess I'm just kind of really, I don't really know what to talk about, guys. I mean, I've got a little subject I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but this may be one of the really short Rocking with Becca's that's very few. But then again, once I get started talking on my topic, it may not. I just feel like that I have kind of been all over the place and not really said anything so far. And that just may be my feelings. But I feel like I've just been all over the place. But haven't said anything. Or repeating myself over and over. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. If you watched the video yesterday of the nursery tour, did you notice my shelf that has the bins and the babies? You know, my newer shelf that has the bins and the babies. Did you notice any changes to it? Nobody mentioned that. But there were some changes to that. So if you didn't notice those changes, maybe go back to that video and rewatch it. See if you can see the changes in that shelf. I really, really like it. Really like it. So, alright, Macy's driving me crazy. It's time to put this out of sight. Maybe out of sight, out of mind. I don't know. Her toys is never out of her mind. Never. Never out of her mind. Okay. I am going to go lay Everly down. And I will come back on with another theme that I'm participating in today. Okay, hang on just a second. All right. I want to participate in the theme small dolls and plushies. Small dolls and plushies Saturday. And that is hosted by Binky's Leisha over at Binky's and Blanky's Nursery. And she has a theme that she does that's called Small Dolls and Plushies Saturday. And so I'm wanting to incorporate that into my Rocking with Becca's every Saturday. That gives me a chance to show the dolls, you know, that I don't normally bring on an everyday basis. So this little doll right here, this little girl, her name is Debbie. I named her Debbie. And she is, I thought her neck turned. Maybe not. She is a I always say it wrong. Jane. No, Jane is J-A-N-E, isn't it? Jan. Jan. She is a Jan Shackelford doll. She is a handmade doll by Jan Shackelford. And I purchased her secondhand, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. From Macari, I believe is where I got her secondhand. I may be wrong. I can't remember now, guys. That's why I write everything down. And I didn't go back and look to see where I got her from. I have ordered, I have in my possession now a Jan Shackelford doll that I purchased directly from Jan Shackelford. But I have two that I'm pretty sure this one and George, I believe is his name. I'll have to go back and look. He's fairly new, so I think it's George. Those two I got secondhand. And, but I wanted to bring her on and share her with you for Small Dolls and Plushies Saturday. I will have that hashtag in the description as well as Leisha's link to her Binkies and Blankies Nursery. So you can go check her out and see what she's doing today. I love this little girl. She also could be participating in PJ Saturday. It's not PJs, but it is a gown she has on. She is wearing a gown, so that's her sleeping clothes. And she's so sweet. She's going to be with me in the craft room today while I'm in there crafting. And I wanted to bring her on and share her with you and let you see her. These dolls are expensive, guys. These handmade dolls are very expensive. Like I said, I did buy one directly from Jan Shackelford, but I can't afford them. I can't afford them. It put me, you know, I know they're worth it as far as the time and the effort and the craftsmanship that goes into them, but I can't afford it. So if I can find them secondhand, that's the way I'll have to purchase them from now on, because I just can't afford them directly from Jan Shackelford. I'll have to find someone that's selling them at a good bit reduced price. But they are adorable, and I do want, since I have them, I want to share them with you. So she is adorable. She is adorable. Jan Shackelford has a YouTube group, not YouTube, Facebook group that you can join, and then you can be there for her lives. She does lives to sell her dolls that she makes up, and she does an excellent job. They're gorgeous dolls, and they're worth the price. I know she put a lot into them, but I just don't have that kind of money for this type of doll. Matter of fact, I hardly spend that kind of money for a reborn, a brand new reborn. They're expensive, so coming directly from her. But anyway, I wanted to share her with you for Small Dolls and Plushies Saturday. I think she's just adorable. Now I'm going to get back up and go get Everly, because I want to rock Everly some more. I want to hold my Everly some more. Because once I leave the nursery to go to the craft room, Everly will be in the baby bed. So I like to give her as much time in the morning time as I can. The way I do my babies, the way I rotate my dolls. And I have them listed on a spreadsheet on you. Oh, I always say YouTube, on the computer. I have all my dolls listed on a spreadsheet, and I have them in alphabetical order they're in alphabetical order by brands. Like if it's a Ashton Drake, a Paradise Galleries, a Reborn, a Kimby, you know, whatever the brand is, I have them listed in alphabetical order in that brand. And I start at the top of my list, and I get one baby and one toddler. What I call the toddler is like the Paradise Galleries that has their eyes open, you know, the bigger type dolls. So for each day, I have one baby, which is usually a Reborn or a Kimby or a Behringer, you know, the baby type dolls. I have one baby and one toddler every day, and I actually change them out like about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I will put away the babies that I had that day, and I will pull out the babies that I'm going to have for the next day. I get them dressed in their sleeping clothes, and I usually sit, you know, whenever I'm sitting in my recliner at night, watching videos, reading, whatever I'm doing, I have the baby with me, and I snuggle with it while I'm doing that at night. Then the next day, when I get up in the morning time, I spend a little time with the baby, the Reborn or the Behringer or whatever the baby is. And I spend time with it and rock it, you know, and all, and spend a little time with it. Then I put it in the baby bed, and I take the bigger type doll into the craft room with me. Then, you know, I usually don't do anything else with the baby after the morning routine. So I have it a little while at night, the night before, and that next morning. Then the bigger doll goes into the craft room with me for the day. So that's kind of the way I do my babies. And I love my babies. I have so many, though. You know, I have a lot of babies, and I want to spend time with all of them. And I really don't get a lot of time with them, with me rotating every day. I have thought about taking one of the babies and just having it for a week. But it would take me so long to get all the way through all the babies. If I had each one, it would take over a year. There's 52 weeks in a year. And if I took one of my babies a week, I have 80-something babies. That's like my Reborns and toddlers, and that's not like my small dolls like I showed for small dolls and plushies. That's not counting those. That's just my Reborns, Paradise Galleries, Ashton Drake, you know, all my Reborns and manufactured type, baby type dolls or toddlers. Not fashion dolls. It would take me over a year, almost 2 years, to go through all my babies if I did that. Yeah, if I spent a whole week with them. Whew, that's a lot of babies, isn't it? But the good thing about it is, even though I feel like I'm not spending enough of time with one before I have to change out for the other, it keeps it new and refreshed. because it takes me almost 2 months to get through them all, rotating them every day. Having 2 a day. Having $2 a day, rotating every day, it takes me almost 2 months to get back to that first doll. So by the time I get back to that first doll, it's been a while since I've had it, that it's exciting again. So it kind of keeps it fresh and new. And I love my babies. I totally love my babies. Okay, guys. I really apologize. I feel like I have been everywhere, all over the place, and saying nothing. So it may just be me. I may have made total sense in what I have said, and it may not have been all over the place, but I just feel like it has been. I feel like I've just rattled and that made a bit of sense. But what I want to talk about today is something that I have talked about before. It's kind of like a question that I want you to answer. I'd love for you to answer it in the comments below. And I'm going to answer it. But I have asked this question before. It's been over a year ago, at least, when I asked this question, and I feel like that maybe the people that answered it, and I've gotten quite a good many new subscribers since then, since I asked this question. But it seems like, to me, it seemed like that maybe the ones that heard that video and me asking that question didn't quite understand what I was meaning. So the question is, would you still have your reborns if YouTube no longer existed? Now, I'm going to elaborate a little bit on it. I asked this question, like I said, over a year ago, and the answers to me seem like they were more saying that they got into reborns because of YouTube. And no, they wouldn't have reborns because of the fact that they got started by seeing a YouTube video. Well, that's not necessarily what I'm asking. Whether you discovered reborns through YouTube and that's what got you started or not. However you got started in reborns is not the question. The question is, at this point in time in your life, you that makes videos of your babies, would you, if YouTube went completely gone, where we couldn't make videos and upload them on YouTube, would you keep your babies? Would you still have your reborns? Would you still interact with them? Would you still be interested in them? Or, if YouTube left and we could no longer upload on YouTube, would you get rid of your reborns? Do you only have them because you do videos? Is that the only reason you interact with your babies and have them? Now, I'm going to give a little history of how I got started in and I've told this story quite a few times, and I've told how I got started in it. I told it, not too long ago. So So I'm not going to elaborate a whole lot into that because that's kind of a different subject of what I'm talking about. But years ago, my younger sister sent me a link to this lady, and I don't remember the lady's channel. I don't know if she's still on YouTube or if she's even, you know, still with us. Because it was quite a few years ago, like around 2014, probably, somewhere along that line. My sister had come across the video and she'd sent me the link to it and asked me what I thought about it. And it was a lady that had her nursery fixed up and had reborns. And I watched it and I told my sister, I said, that is totally ridiculous for a grown woman to have dolls and make a nursery and play like that they're real. And I didn't think no more about it, never watched anymore, nothing. Well, in 2018, my mom was living with me, and she kept seeing this doll in her Angels magazine or her guidepost, whichever one it was, that she got each month. She kept seeing this this ad about the comfort doll, Katie, I think her name was Katie, from Ashton Drake. And for some reason, that hit my mom, seeing that. Just out of the blue, she kept saying, I want this doll. And she would say it 3 or 4 times. She had said it a bunch of times. And finally, one time, I said, well, Mama, if you want it, I will go order it for you right now. And I said, you got the money? Get it. So she said, yeah, order it. So I ordered it. Well, that's what got me started into getting reborn lifelike dolls. Well, after Mama got hers, then I wanted one. And I ordered me the Blessed or the Pure of Heart doll. I sold my original one I had gotten at the very beginning of collecting, but I recently purchased another one. She's my Jenna Lynn, and I just recently got her back. You know, not the same particular doll I had, but one like her. Well, what was I saying on that? Oh, I got that doll, and from there I started watching doll videos, and I started wanting more dolls and wanting more dolls and wanting more dolls until I got all kind of dolls. Now, my lifelike baby type, realistic type dolls, that includes all manufactured dolls like Paradise Galleries, Ashton Drake, Amazon, whatever they are, plus my reborns. I have 80-something of those. But when you add together all the dolls I have, like Barbies and Rainbow High and American Girl and all these other, Cabbage Patch, all these other dolls, added to that, I have over 200 dolls altogether. So the question that I'm asking is, at this point in your life, in your YouTube doll collecting life, if YouTube shut down and you could no longer post, would you keep your reborns? Would you still interact with them? So my answer to that question would be most definitely. Yes, I got my dolls. Well, actually, Mama is how I started my dolls and got interested in them. But watching YouTube videos got me involved in a community and got me involved in collabs and different things, and so naturally that kept, you know, spiking my interest and kept me active in it and kept me enjoying it so much. But at this point in time, since I've had my reborns, excuse me just a minute. for how many years. I started collecting in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The end of this year will be 7 years. So 6 years I have been collecting dolls. I have bought and resold and gave away, and I've been through a lot of dolls in my 6 years of collecting. And there's no, if I had kept every doll I ever bought, there's no telling how many dolls I would have. Might even been close to 1,000. Seems like I've been through so many. But at this point in time, if YouTube shut down and there was no other platform that I could upload videos on from my dolls, I would still keep my dolls. I would still interact with them just like I do now. Because there's time, you know, there's more time in the day that I interact with them that I'm not on video than the time that I put in interacting with them on video. See what I'm saying? I only do, you know, a short period of my day on video. And the rest of the day is not on video, but I still interact with my dolls. Like I said, I go through my routine of the night before. I have the baby that I snuggle with. And then the next morning, I spend some time with the baby. And I put it in the bed. And then I take the bigger doll to the craft room. And it'll be sitting there on my shelf, on my desk with me, and I will look over at it and talk to it, or I'll pick it up and hug it, and you know, I have it in there with me all day. And then I come back, you know, and switch out for the next day when it gets that time at night. And I would still do that whether I did videos or not, because my babies has become more to me than just a YouTube video. Now, I know they're not real. I don't claim they're real. I'm not crazy and think I'm holding a real baby. I know they're dolls. But my babies bring me so much comfort that whether I ever made another video or not, I would still have my babies. And that's what I'm asking. If you was never able to make another video, would you still interact with your babies? Or are they only something that you do to make videos? Is what I'm trying to say. Just like sitting here holding this baby right now, walking it. I do this most every day, whether I'm on video or not. Just sitting here in my nursery, being able to look around and seeing all of these beautiful creations that someone hand painted. Even the manufactured dolls like Paradise Galleries and Ashton Drake that are just so gorgeous and so realistic looking. Just to sit here in my room, in my nursery, and just admire my babies, sit here in the comfort of my rocking chair, the window blinds open where I could see out and see the trees and see the cars passing, and whenever it's spring and summer I can see the beautiful flowers on the bushes outside, and you know, just sit here in the comfort of my home, enjoy nature by looking out the window, enjoy the feeling of nurturing. The reason they use reborn lifelike dolls for people with dementia and Alzheimer's and all that is because when you hold one of these babies, it releases, and I should have looked it up, didn't even think about this part though, but it releases that nurturing hormone that is a natural thing when you have a baby and you nurture that baby. You're holding it and it releases that nurturing hormone. Well, holding one of these dolls does, Macy, don't you scratch at the bed, does practically that same thing. It does that same thing. It releases that hormone. And it gives you that feeling of nurturing. You know, us as parents, as women especially. I know there's men that collects dolls. I'm not saying anything against that. But, you know, us as women, it is the God-given nature that we want to nurture, that we want to, you know, feel like, you know, we're taking care of someone. We just have that nurturing ability, or that's not the word I want there, but I can't think of a word to go there. But that is our nature. That's our God-given nature, is to nurture and to take care of and to feel like that we are, you know, nurturing someone. And so these reborns releases that nurturing hormone, and it makes us feel like that we are, you know, we have something or someone to nurture, to take care of, to love, to, you know, even though they are vinyl dolls. And so, yes, if I could never make another video, I would still do the same way with my dolls that you see me do on video. I would still go through my routine that I do every day. Because it has, you know, it has really been a comfort to me. I have anxiety really bad. I have social anxiety where I don't like to interact with people personally, face to face, because of my anxiety. I've always, all my life, felt inferior to everyone I'm around. I've always felt more like a kid in the group when I would be in a group with people. Instead of feeling like one of the adults, I've always felt like I was more of a kid in the group. Like what I said didn't amount to anything. Nobody was interested in what I said. It's just me. No one has done that, told me that. It's just my anxiety that I have dealt with all my life. So, I thought it was going to be a short video. If I'm going to keep it under 45 minutes, I better cut it off right now. It's 43 already, 43 minutes. Sorry, guys. But I will try to cut it off really quick here so I can get it uploaded. But yes, whether I did another video or not, Macy, excuse Macy, she's a Boston Terrier. And if you know anything about Boston Terriers, they snort a lot because of their passage is real short. And she also has acid reflux. And not only that, she knows it usually gets my attention. And she, like she's doing right now, intentionally snorts, trying to get my attention. I can tell it's intentional because it's not as aggressive. When she actually has acid reflux or having problems breathing, I can tell it because it's more strong, more forceful. But she's learned to do it to get my attention. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mama loves you. See, she stopped. Mama loves you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to give you your toy in a little bit, okay? It's okay. She can't stand it when I don't give her. See? It's okay, baby. It's okay. She can't stand it when I don't give her the attention. It's okay, baby. All right. See, I give in to her. See, she's fine. She ain't snorting now. Why? Because she knows I'm getting her toy. She was doing it for attention. That's funny. But yes, guys, I would love for you to answer the question. At this point in your life, no matter how you got started in collecting, at this point in your life, if you could no longer make videos and upload them and interact with people online, would you still have your reborns? My answer is yes. Probably more so than if I was doing videos, because then I wouldn't have anybody except for my dog and my hubby when he's home and my babies. So yes, I would have them. All right, guys, it's 46.5 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you have enjoyed rocking with Becca. I hope I haven't just been so totally all over the place that you couldn't make any sense out of this video. I feel like that's the way I have been. But I'm going to go, and I'm looking forward to seeing your answers in the comments below. I want to remind you about being a Happy Peeps if you would like to. I have a subscribed group you can subscribe to. It is a paid subscription. You will see the join button at the bottom of every video. You can join it. You can click on it. It doesn't automatically enroll you. You have to put in information, you know, because it is a paid subscription of $2.99 a month. You get extra perks by being a Happy Peeps. That's what I call that group, is Happy Peeps. Sometimes you get videos early and then later they go up public. Sometimes you get videos just for the Happy Peeps. I try to post every morning on what we used to call the community wall. Now it's just called post. I try to post every morning to the Happy Peeps on the post. And you get exclusive badges. You get a badge. Well, not exclusive badges, but you get a badge for however long you've been a member. It changes colors for however long you've been a member of the group. I have a few, very few exclusive emojis that you can use. You can use them in your comments on my videos. And I need to get some more of those up. I'm going to try to create some more of those. But you just get little extra things that the public don't get. You get insight on things before the public, although they do later get insight on it. But like I said, some of the videos that I do, I put it up for the Happy Peeps first, and then it goes public after a while. But then there's some videos that's just for the Happy Peeps. If you would like to be a part of the Happy Peeps, feel free to click on that join button, read about it, and then if you would be interested in that, feel free to join that. I would appreciate it. It's just a little way, extra way that I, you know, to support my channel, that I can have you know, a little extra to put into the channel to, you know, to do things like buy things for the props or whatever for the channel. Props. Props. Yeah, props. I said it right the first time. And but if you can't or don't want to do the happy peeps, just simply by watching my videos straight through, clicking the like button, making sure you're subscribed, and commenting. Totally free for you, but it supports my channel when you do that. And so every comment, every time you hit the like button, every time you share my videos, everything is greatly appreciated. And I love you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Be sure to come back next Saturday, see what we have going on. I don't know. A lot of times I don't know until I get it made. All right, we'll talk with you later. Bye.